guys, let's talk about Arweave real quick. We haven't talked about Arweave in a while now, and it is one of my favorite coins. It's actually one of the biggest amounts that I do hold. I'm not talking about, number of Arweave, but I'm talking about the, basic value that I hold. So, anyways, guys, let's take a look at this. There is a downward sloping trend line here that you can see we've hit in June, and we hit a couple times in July and got rejected, guys. So we're far below this trend line right now, and we're actually working on about the $23 mark here, which we need to get over. And I know it's early in the week. This is a weekly, resistance, so we have all week really to get over this. But we do need to get out of it. And once we do, we're going to have to find Fibonacci up here at about $25, just a little bit shy of 25 actually. And then you have a daily resistance up here at about 25, let's say 82 or so. Now, the trend line currently sits at about $28. That's if we were to shoot up today. We would have to get over about $28 to, break this resistance here. Now, to be totally bullish on Arweave at the moment, I think we're going to have to get up really above about, let's say, 34.25 or so, because that would take out this whole area that we've been trading in since the beginning of June. And that's basically what we got to do. I mean, if you look at the whole history here, much of the trading volume, I would say, is down here. There's very little really up here above about 34.25 or so. So I think we will start to move faster once we get above that level. Now let's take a quick look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin is getting a rejection here today at 61.3. Not a good thing to see, and it's still moving down. If I put this on the lower time frame, you'll see how it's been reacting. And I don't know why. I've looked on Twitter for some explanation to why we're dumping. I found nothing though. So anyways, we'll maybe find out a little bit later what has happened, but I don't know, maybe the US government moved their Bitcoin, or maybe Mt. Gox distributed something, or who knows, guys. But right now, we're just, sitting really at a low for the day. I mean, anyways, we need to get above 60.2 again. Then we got to break 61.3 in a weekly, time frame. So after that, like I said, you have these two daily resistances up here that are about $700 apart, and then you got 64.8 basically up here, another weekly resistance. So same targets always. I'm pointing out for weeks now, it feels like. But to the downside, 57.4 is support, and unfortunately, we don't have any support until then. And then we have this trend line. So those are quite close, to each other, about $400 or $500 apart. So I believe that will be a little bit strong, but I don't want to get there, guys, really. Now, speaking about CME, more people believe today that there's going to be a half-point cut, but it's only a few percent. I honestly think that we're going to get a quarter-point cut September, November, and December. After that, who knows? Now, let's take a quick look at the economics numbers today. Basically, CPI came out in the European Union, and it's in line with expectations. And today we have a couple of, FOMC members speaking. We have the Fed Vice Chair, Barr, and we have Bostic speaking today. Tomorrow is FOMC meeting minutes, basically. Thursday, Jackson Hole jobless claims, S&P Global PMI, existing home sales, things like this. Friday, Jackson Hole, building permits, Fed Chair Powell, which I don't think he's going to say anything too important. He's not going to hint at anything away just yet. So new home sales as well, but that's pretty much it. And on Saturday, you got Jackson Hole and ECB's Lane speaking. So that's pretty much the economic calendar for the week. I would say it's not a big week for, anything economically so much. But yeah, guys, we're just kind of hanging in there until we get to September. I believe we're really going to start pumping probably in September. Once we start cutting these interest rates, that's when you're going to see Bitcoin just really pop. So anyways, guys, that's pretty much what I got for you on Arweave. Like I said, it's one of my favorite coins. I still believe in this coin. I don't believe there's really anything to worry about. You know, so let's see what happens, guys. So if you like this video, like, subscribe, activate the bell, and I'll see you guys in the next one.